And you say, well, just residential. That goes back to, I sell cars. Well, what kind of cars? It's different selling Bentleys to selling, beat up used cars. There's a big difference, okay? So my point is, they're going to say, well, can we be a little more specific? What area of Toronto do you specialize in? Do you specialize in any specific type of real estate? Because when it comes to the internet, always remember, the more specialized, the more themed, the more targeted your site is, the better you will become optimized. The problem is when you're real generic, you're not going to get the kind of traffic you want. It's going to be traffic that's not going to help you money. You always want to think targeting, 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 targeting. Okay, so what is the theme of your website? If you sell in Oakville, I live in Oakville. If you sell in Oakville, where in Oakville? There's a big difference between Old Town Oakville and Glen Abbey Oakville. And it's, 7 digits versus 6 digits. 8 digits versus 6 digits, if you get the idea. Old Town, you're going to spend in the millions. Glen Abbey, you might find a few in that price range, but they're in the six to $1 million price range, if you know what I'm saying. Old Town is 7 digits, most of them. So it's a very different market that's there. So my point is, what is your specific area? And now you want to theme your website around the area. So that means all the pages you add, all the content you add, what you're going to be doing is putting keyword phrases in your content. Luxury condos in Toronto. 10 steps to qualifying for a mortgage. Do you follow what I'm saying? Because that is the customer I'm looking to find. So now, you will always modify the heading when someone gives you content. This is not rocket science. You're copying and pasting this, and here's what you're doing. Your mortgage guy is giving you articles. And I told you, have a file on your site, on your computer that says mortgage articles, and so on. And so people are sending you articles, and you're storing it under mortgage articles, mortgage articles, mortgage articles, and you just keep adding them there. And today, you got nothing going on. It's quiet. You've got some time. You go into your mortgage articles and you pick an article. And now you're going to do a little tweaking. This is not rocket science. You do a little tweaking. And here's 10 steps to qualifying for a mortgage. You're now going to tweak this article. You're going to make the heading. Buying a luxury condo in downtown Toronto. 10 steps to qualifying for a mortgage. The heading is already there. You're adding the other one. The first paragraph, you will always make it your own words. Always. Your own words. You're not copying it. So now you're going to start off, I'll come to your question. Okay. I'm starting off on the fly here. So you're saying, Toronto real estate condo market has skyrocketed over the last 10 years. The building boom in the Toronto condominium market has been unbeatable anywhere. I'm just making this up on the fly. But if you notice, I've already used Toronto condos and Toronto luxury condos twice in that first couple of sentences. Okay, so what you're going to do is the first paragraph, 3-4 sentences, you're going to want to put in your keyword theme of your site at least once, twice, and it's going to be your own words. The rest of the article, point 1, you're copying and pasting the rest. Now you're looking at the paragraph, and all you're going to do now is add in some keyword phrases in the paragraphs. In order to qualify for a mortgage, the first thing you must be employed is the first sentence. I'm just making, and that they gave you, the 10 steps, okay? And you just copied all of this. Now you're going to take that sentence, and what you're going to do is, to buy a luxury condo in Toronto, the first thing you need to be employed. You see, I just added buying a luxury condo. It's not changing the content, the validity of the content or the accuracy of the content. You're just adding your keyword phrase in there. Now here's what you do not want to be doing. This is gray hat optimization, can be black hat optimization. When I go luxury condos, Toronto condos, Toronto condos, Toronto condos, Toronto condos, Toronto condos. When I overuse the same keyword phrase again and again and again and again, because